Yo, what's up, guys? Seasonal Talk Sam here. Here to bring guys my episode 1 review slash first impressions of Zetman. And that's Zetman is one of the many series I said I'll be checking out this spring season. So I'm going to give you guys a brief recap as to what happened in the first episode and also my thoughts on the first episodes and also just, I guess, whether or not I'll be sticking with this one or not. So yeah, so pretty much you got the story starts out with this guy, this young boy named Gene Kanzaki who lives with his grandfather, and they're pretty poor. They pretty much live in poverty, and then this also event is happening in the city where the police are looking for the serial killer who's just killing people in broad daylight, left and right, without anybody noticing it. Like literally, like it showed the serial killer like walking the street, and then and then you see this couple walking across the street, and then the serial killer walks past the couple, and then the next thing you know, you see you see one of the couple you see the couple pretty much get cut in half, and that's big, and then that's the end of it. um so yeah, so pretty much you have Gene, who pretty much just tries to do pretty much tries to help people, but at the same time he tries to collect some sort of fee or reward from helping people, but his friend Koga tells him you shouldn't do that. That's not the right way, and and all that other stuff. So Gene's like, fine, I'll try to just do it your way, Koga. Um, and this happens with when he tries to save this girl named this woman named Akemi, and she pretty much looked like she was about to get raped by these three guys, and Gene just literally took them out with no with ease, and that's pretty surprising considering the fact that he's 10 and those guys were armed with guns and knives, but no, he had no problem taking them out. He didn't even get a scratch on himself. So yeah, but what? But then Koga told him he shouldn't collect any rewards from the people he helps out. So um yeah, and then Koga and his sister Konoha go home, and then he's about to go home until he meets up with Akemi and gives him the 10,000 yen that um that Jean asked for helping her, and then she also gives him her card to where she works, which I believe she was a prostitute at a pub. So yeah, so he goes home, and then he try and he's all happy and tells him tries he's all happy about getting 10,000 yen, and then as soon as he arrives home, he sees his grandfather dead lying on the floor, and he doesn't and he's like all confused as to why his grandfather is on the floor dead and whatnot, and he tries to see if he could make go tries to see if he could get him to a hospital, but no one would take him because he doesn't have enough money, and so he goes and turns to what's her face to Akemi to get some help, and they eventually get to a hospital that would take him in, and pretty much they've confirmed to her that his grandfather is dead, and she pretty much tells the doctors that I'm gonna take Jin in for she's gonna take in Jin, and then they have a bath, and they start talking, and then he pretty much keeps thinking back to all the good times he had with his grandfather. He doesn't understand as to why he's doing that and why he's crying because he died, because of why he died, because his grandfather never taught him what it meant to what it is to die, and what it is to be sad. So that's why he's all confused as to why he was crying over the fact his grandfather died, because his grandfather never taught him that emotion, as so to speak. But yeah, so they decide to go on a walk, and then they encounter the serial killer that the police they the police they encounter the serial killer that the police has been looking for, and pretty much like just it made it, and the serial killer was was completely just raising mayhem and just pretty much trying to kill Akemi. Like it stabbed her, and I believe it stabbed her in the chest, and also slashed I believe the left portion of her face, and then that's when Jin just snapped and just goes in and just starts beating the well, he doesn't beat the crap out of it, but he just literally defeats it without no problem, like he did with those three guys in the alleyway, and then just the monster, and then the guy just completely faints, after and then after when Gene defeats him, he faints too, and then when the next thing you know, Gene wakes up in a hospital the next morning, and he finds Akemi's alive and well in the next room. The only fact is that her left side is damaged because obviously because of the serial killer, and that's pretty much how the episode ends off. So really, it was a really excellent first episode, and it was really intriguing at the same time too. So that was that, and I really like the emotional breakdown that Gene had about his about him not knowing his not knowing that his grandfather would never come back, and just yeah, and so that was really good. And the animation and music, the music was on point. The animation looked really nice, and I believe the animation is being done by TMS Entertainment, which is the same animation studio that is responsible for Detective Conan / Case Closed. So that's good. And yeah, pretty much that man pretty much met my expectations. It was really interesting, and in, I'm really looking forward to what happens next in the story. So anyway, I think I might pretty much I'm sticking with this one obviously because I legitimately enjoyed the first episode. So anyway, what you guys think about the first episode? The first episode for those who watched it, and just yeah, and if anyone who hasn't watched it, go check it out right now. Put the link in the description as to where you can watch it. You can watch it on VizAnime's website. Just type in it's VizAnime/Zetman or Hulu/Zetman, whatever the two. I'll just post one of those links in the description where you can watch it. I think this is going to be one of the best shows of this season in my opinion. So anyway, like I said, put any comments below regarding the first episode, and what do you guys think was going to happen in the second episode? I hope the second episode is going to be, I hope the second episode is going to be just as awesome as the first episode. So anyway, this is Seasonal Talk Sam. Leave any comments below if you have any, and I will catch you guys next Monday. So, yeah, catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.